Hello everyone, welcome back to Zigzag Japan. I am today joined by someone who no doubt all of the viewers are familiar with. It is Daigo, a friend of mine who I've met in real life as well. Daigo, how are you going this evening, my friend?
Hi Zigzag. Hello everyone, this is Daigo. I'm doing well. How are you?
Yes, going very well. And so today Daigo has joined me, and in the first video we're going to be doing a duel on no moving, and we're just going to see how things go on it. So Daigo told me he hasn't been practicing quite as much recently, been focusing more on the videos. And you know, Daigo, it's kind of the opposite for me. I've been playing a lot recently. So I should have an advantage here, but we'll have to see. Do you have any words to say before we get into the game?
Not really, but I've been losing so many times. We've had some duels before, but I lost all of them, so hopefully I can win a single duel.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
And here we go into the game on no moving on arbitrary world, and we will see how we're able to perform against Daigo, who is 1200 rated, so a fair amount lower than me. But let's see how things go. We'll give him away back. Okay, first round here. Immediately felt like somewhere in Latin America to me. Got a white number plate here. I think this might be somewhere in Ecuador. That was my first thought here. We don't have any antenna though. It's interesting. Okay, so looking at the plates, they could definitely be Ecuadorian. The mountains are very interestingly shaped here though. Like, I could still be wrong. And then I think the other option would be Colombia here, but we don't have any yellow plates, so yeah, I do think this is just a very weird Ecuador. I don't quite recognize it, which is kind of strange, but it should indeed be there. Maybe I'm thinking it's actually like one of these southern cities like Loja or something like that. Okay, it wasn't Loja, but Daigo actually doesn't guess there, so we might have to replay this duel, I think. But that was a good guess. It was actually in the south of Ecuador. Well, maybe it's best that we just abandon this one. Oh no. Well, yeah, let's actually abandon it and restart, I think. Okay, let's get back into things here, and hopefully Daigo can guess this time. First one here, this one's going to be somewhere in Uruguay. So Uruguay has the black Google car like this one, and also they have these roads that are a bit pink a lot of the time in Uruguay. This one would appear to be somewhere probably near the middle of the country, or maybe out in the west of the country in my opinion. Maybe like this direction here could work. Looking at this road angle, would seem to be pretty good. And then we have a bend. It's probably not exactly right, but I'll go there because I thought that might be the kind of region of the country we might be in here. But yeah, in Uruguay you often see a lot of cattle as well, a lot of cows and stuff like that, so that could also be a good clue for guessing that. And where's it actually going to be? Okay, it was all the way north there. Oh, it was pretty difficult round, I would say. We're a little bit closer, but it's a good guess from Daigo as well. He's in the right region there. Okay, next round, let's see what we get. So this one should be Chile. Now Chile is a bit of a struggle for me sometimes. We have a cliff to our north that's smaller, and a bigger cliff to our south here, and this is the angle of the ocean, so we're pretty much going north-south here. It's very dry. Like, looking at this could have really worked, but there's no road there. So we need the place where there's a bit of a road going on. So this could work, maybe. We're looking at this, like, some of these look fairly decent, but I want one that's even better. Okay, so what about this? This could really work here, I think. Yeah. It's somewhere along here, I believe, but I didn't exactly see anywhere that works really nicely yet. Because the bigger mountains, I don't know, we'll leave it there, we'll see. And okay, it was all the way up north. Wow, I didn't think that was Arica. Wow, okay, that's a really hard one. But good guess from Daigo, it's quite a bit closer than me there. If that one happened during the high multis, then it could have been very big trouble for me. Okay, next one here is Lesotho. There's no point in dallying around with this one. Lesotho is very easy, he'll know where it is, so I'm just going to guess the capital. If anything, it's probably a bit north of the capital here because we have a lot of corn growing. Yeah, it's a lot of corn. So probably actually a little bit further north, yeah. There's a town called Corn Exchange, so you can remember that. But yeah, I don't know, this was just a bit boring round, especially without multipliers. But speaking of those, we are now in multipliers, so let's see what happens. Next one here is Peru. Yellow painted pole at the bottom there. This feels like North Peru to me. We have easterly mountains, which makes sense. We have a palm tree, and it's very flat apart from that. Okay, we have North Mountains as well. Big mountains north and some mountains east as well. Chicalayo could work. I'm thinking maybe it's more like a Chimbote vibe here. Yeah, Chimbote could certainly work here. Chicalayo, Chimbote. What would be the other option here? Maybe Trujillo. Okay, Trujillo's even better. I think this might be Trujillo, but where's the South Mountains? Yeah, okay, we do have some. I think this is Trujillo then. I feel like that works quite nicely. And okay, it was just Chicalayo instead. But that's okay, and a good guess from Daigo again. Puts us below 5,000 health here, so it's a really good start from Daigo, playing very nicely. Okay, double damage now. Let's see what we get. This is the US somewhere. Ooh, look at that hill. Feels very western. Feels like the west of the US, very dry. Bit of number plates here. Okay, well, let's see if we can actually get a number plate nearby us. We don't. Okay, 3rd Street. Not too sure about that. I definitely think it's out in the west of the US. And I'm pretty uncertain about where is best. We do have front plates here. That's really interesting. W, could it be Washington here? This could actually be Washington now that I think of it. I quite like that. It would be out here. It would be out in the eastern part of Washington. I'm gonna go there. Oh wow, we get a really nice guess there right at the last second. And double damage? Well, that is GG right there. Wow. Tough round there. I mean, I can understand Daigo's guess, but yeah, I just saw the W on the letter W on the thing, and I thought maybe that is going to be somewhere in Washington. So there we go. Let's go over and talk to Daigo. GG's, bro.
GG's.
I mean, you were playing really nicely, and then the last round was just a really difficult US, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the last round, I noticed the time is we are running out of time, and I clicked some random place in the US in the last second. And
right. Yeah, that makes sense.
But it was a difficult round.
Yeah. Okay. So GG's, and I think next time we will maybe alter the rules a little bit, or we'll see what we do next time. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks Daigo for coming on, and we'll do another one very soon.